Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be installing Webmin, and I'm going to start out by showing you that it's not installed. So I'm going to be installing Webmin onto this server, and Webmin is a administration tool used for pseudo-graphically managing a Linux box. It puts all your configuration options easily clickable to get to, and then you'll just be doing the regular text entry, but it brings them all into one place and one interface and on the web. So what we'll be starting out with is editing the sources list for apt. So we'll be installing that with apt, but before we do, let's go into nano, and I'm going to do sudo nano, and I'm going to do everything as if I'm not logged in as root, but I am, which you're not supposed to do, but I end up doing all the time anyway for some reason. So we're going to edit sources.list, and I'm going to go down to the bottom, and I've already added this, but this is what you'll need to add, and I'll put this link in the description. But basically it's basically who, what, to download webmin.com, what we're going to be using to install it, which distribution, and what repository, you just have to add that once, and then you leave it there. And then later on you'll find out, you'll wonder why your thing is failing, because one of the ones you've added is not working anymore. So, and I'll put that in the description. And then we just want to run an update on apt. So we'll do sudo apt update. So now that apt knows that it has that repository. Now I think it would normally fail, but I've already added the key, and I'm going to show you how to add the key next. So to add the key, we just need to get it, and I'll describe these options in the description what they do, but we're going to get it from the same place, Webmin, www, gotta make sure you spell this right, .com, and the guy is J Cameron. That's the I think that's the maintainer. I have to look that up. And it's an ASCII key, and we're just going to pipe that into apt key. So that's the authentication for this repository. And if it says okay, you're good to go. So we'll do another update. So that first one probably would have failed. This one won't if you've added that key properly. And then the next thing we're going to be doing is just installing Webmin. So let's see if this works. Sudo apt install Webmin. And 300 megabytes. Good to go. Yep. And that's all you need to do to install Webmin. And the next thing we'll do is we'll allow it with UFW so that it can get through the firewall. And UFW does have an app for Webmin, so you don't have to know the port, but it's 10,000. That's the default port. And then when you browse to Webmin, and I'll try to show you that, when you browse to it, you're going to get warnings that it's not secure, but you should know that it's not secure, so just accept that as you can either just accept that, or you can work to do a proper SSL setup, which I'm not going to cover in that because that's going to make the video too long. So when we're done with this, we'll be doing UFW, and actually let me see if I can open up another terminal. Let's see, new tab. Yep. So let me log into this again. And that's the server I'm doing this on. Don't hack me, please. So I'm going to just do UFW, and I'm going to do allow, and we're going to say Webmin. So that's the beauty of UFW. It already understands a lot of those. So now if you do UFW status, you should see Webmin added, but you'll notice that it's port 10,000. So I think I have links on this machine. Nope. Let's install links real quick while we're waiting, and then we'll take a look at that other tab. Yes, so it's very small. And let's see how this guy's doing. So Webmin's already installed on here, so that's good to go. So now that we have links, I think we can take a look at it locally. So this is links, and I'll just do localhost. So this is a great way to see if it's actually still running, if it's running without worrying about whether you can get to it over the internet. So I'm on the server running a text-based server. So it wants us to, that's one thing, web server, the default configuration only runs in HTTPS. So you can just hit continue, yes, and it'll go to I'm going to allow a cookie. And now it requires a login. So the login is going to be your your Unix login. So keep that in mind, because that might might confuse you at first. So you can just log in and hit OK. In my case, the button. And so this is what I was talking about before. So it's saying this certificate is not trusted because it's a self-issued certificate. So your browser is going to warn you that, and I'm just going to say yes because I know that I've issued this ticket. So I'll just hit yes. Oops, let's try that again. Password entry field, sign in, yes. So now it's going to the not trusted. I don't know if there we go. So now that got me into Webmin, and this is, I'm sorry, this is the text-based one. Maybe in a future video I'll show you. So this is Webmin text-based, which is, it's good to know that you can do this because, if you only know how to use Webmin and you don't have to go to the prompt, you might have to use links. So for example, let's see if, let's go to server, and let's see what Apache looks like under text-based Webmin. Oh, and it's still asking me. So, it's probably a really good idea. Yeah, so there I can stop Apache and start it again. So, I hope this helps you out. I hope you try Webmin. Another video I'd like to do is cluster management with Webmin. So 2 servers but using one interface to apply updates and whatnot. So, anyway, I hope you like this. Have a great day, and subscribe if you like these videos.